Hello everybody, it's NittPicc, and I got a lot of requests for Ring of Saturn by Dirty Loops. I have no idea what I'm looking forward to. All I know is I'm a flutist who loves me some jazz, funk, every genre under the sun, and I know that Dirty Loops scratches an itch that I needed in my life. But without further ado, let's just jump right in. I'm excited. Ooh, little bongo action. That chord. Woo. Woo. I can't stop. Not in the middle of a solo, sir. Got them flugels. Okay, before we jump into that, Corey they're different clothes, so I'm assuming there are multiple takes. So was this similar to the Thriller video that I reacted to? This is so smooth. This should be illegal. This is so delicate. The delicateness of how they're playing is just, oh my god. Everyone is so carefully playing musically, and obviously these are top-notch level musicians, so obviously they're gonna play to the best of their abilities. But if this is filmed and recorded in different locations, any musician out there can probably agree with me that there's a difference between playing with someone in the same room versus playing with a recording. It's not quite the same. If this was recorded that way, there's no sense of it. They all sense each other musically. I'm speechless, man. Let me kind of break this down one step at a time. So we started with the piano, and then we had just a little bit of a touch of the bongos. Then we get, the stick hitting the rim by laying the stick across the drum head. I always forget what this is called. I'm not a drummer. I've taken percussion methods in college. And then we have the small interjections of the piano. It's so well placed that no one is interrupting anybody. It's just there's just a little sprinkle of glitter here and there. It's just a little bit, just a small touch of nuance from all the instrumentalists. And then here we got Corey singing with the guitar, just using the guitar as an extension of his person, creating this beautiful musical line. Also, the fact that somebody said that the section is called the Wong Notes. I love a good pun, and that, chef's kiss. Let's do it again. See, we get the rhythm already in the piano part. We get a little rhythm from the guitar here. Now we get a little rhythm from some... Yeah, and we got a little bit of hi-hat. You can hear that shaker. So we got our vocal line in the guitar, right? Our solo line. See, little interjections. See, oh, and the small, ooh. And then create tension. Ooh. Oh, that chord. Ooh. It just creates a little bit of tension to pull you in, back off. This. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just the small, the clapping. Either that or it's castanets. Wait, the tuning, impeccable between the flute and the guitar. Impeccable. Like, what? That is a good ear. I do want to go back a little bit. There's this chord in there. I can't even tell you what chord it is. All I know is it might be like, but I do know that it's got to be the use of like a seventh chord. I wish I had perfect pitch so that way I could kind of like tell you what the chord is, but it scratches an itch that I really like. The bass line is so simple, but it's an earworm. It gets stuck in your ear. The original line that Corey has over it, the do 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 bum. It's so simple, but it keeps a driving force throughout the piece. So like I guess you could call it the motif. I'm kind of just dropping the needle. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm listening to the little nuances of the little claps. Ooh. The pitch here, I love it. Ooh. Let's keep going. Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Can I just be real with you guys here? I want to be real with you for a moment. When I was in high school, I wanted to be in jazz band my whole entire high school career. Every single time I asked to be in jazz band, I was told, there is no flute in jazz, you can't be in jazz band. I immediately got my feelings hurt, and me being lucky enough to have private lessons, I talked to my flute teacher about it. Shout out to Martha Davis. Hey. But she told me that isn't true. There is flute in jazz. It's just you have to learn how to double. And so I began my very short-lived journey of learning how to double. So the options my flute teacher gave me was learn bari sax, tenor sax, and clarinet. I did learn how to play saxophone, but my saxophone chops obviously aren't going to be as good as my flute chops. And at the time when you're, trying to become an all-stater, you can only focus on so many instruments at once. And I had a goal, and that was to make all-state, right? So I did get okay at, saxophone and clarinet, just to kind of fit in to the jazz band scene. But this is what I wanted. This is all I wanted, like just the opportunity to play a chart that maybe predominantly called for flute versus just, having to double all the time. What's so nice about this too is like sometimes when we hear jazz flute, a lot of the times when you're not classically trained or you don't get that pure tone in the flute sound. There's different kinds of flute tones, which I can go into millions and millions and millions of things about that. But here we have someone whose flute tone it's well trained, gorgeous flute sound, and the technique, we've got some blue notes that in the soloing, and then not only that, we get extended techniques, like he's singing and playing at the same time. I am a lover of extended techniques. If it's weird, let me do it. If you need me to do some weird stuff on flute, I got you. Need me to beatbox on flute? I'll do it. Sing and play? Got it. Flutter tongue and play? Heck yeah, I'll do it. So yeah, like, we're gonna go back to here. I need to live my life vicariously through. We got a trill here. D to E natural. Some blue notes. Yeah, his tone quality is gorgeous. Singing and playing right here. Whew. Yes. Yes. Let's keep going. The unisons here. Okay, just because I was so taken with the flute solo, like I wanted to have the opportunity to kind of like show you guys maybe what he was doing. So there's this cool concept of like singing and playing, and it's all it is basically you're humming while playing, and it's a simple technique, but it takes a lot of air to do, and it's just neat. It creates this cool sense of altering the pitch, and like you can sing with the pitch, so you can get like something along the lines of and you get the sound at the same time. But what's even cooler is like you can create things where like if I play a high note and then use my voice to adjust the pitch, we get cool things like so it's just neat like to have that opportunity to hear something like that. And not a lot of people use extended techniques in the classical setting, but nowadays with flute and the innovations that have come along with composition, we have a lot of pieces that have extended techniques. So this was a really, really cool thing. I'm so glad I was suggested this, because I thought, I was like, oh, we're just getting a little bit of flute in the horn section, but then we got a full-on flute improvisation solo. This is the life that I wanted. This is the dream that I wanted. Like, I love my job. I love teaching children and young adults how to play flute, but I wanted that. I wanted that to be my life so bad. I wanted to play jazz. I wanted to do everything, but it's okay. It's okay, because then I get to listen to stuff like this and enjoy it. And then now I think what I'm going to go do is sit and watch this for a little bit and try and transcribe the solo for myself and possibly play along with this recording later, because that's what I do. So, as usual, I would love to continue the conversation about music down below in the comments. So, give me more. If there is more flute stuff in Dirty Loops, I need it. Or if you know of a lot of flute stuff, please let me know. And I did get a couple of requests for Jethro Tull. I do know who Jethro Tull is. I am considering it and doing some reactions, because I have actually performed some of his pieces, but I've never actually listened to every single one. I've only performed Beret, so if you know, you know, but I think I'm going to jump into that too. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'm ready for the next one. Give me more Dirty Loops. I need it now. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.